Evening all. So it is Tuesday the 24th of March, 6:35 p.m. So this is a recap of I think last night and today. Because yesterday I only did a short video, which didn't have too much sort of content to it, which everyone was probably quite glad of. Where I was just out and about. So this is more sort of about actual things rather than just that was quite sort of superficial. It's quite sort of on the surface. So later on that evening, at 8:30, Bojo brought in his sort of soft lockdown, which was that we're only allowed out to shop, exercise once a day, whether that's walking, running, cycling, or provide care to a vulnerable person. And this came. It's my mum's birthday today, so it sort of brought up a lot of questions for me, like because I was still planning on going and seeing her for her birthday tonight, and I put it in our WhatsApp, and immediately everyone messaged back like, "You shouldn't be doing that. Like, don't do that. You're going to. We're all supposed to be like not seeing loved ones. We're all supposed to be sacrificing that time so that we can stop the spread of the virus." And for some reason, I don't know why, I was quite sort of argumentative and I was quite defiant. I almost sort of didn't want to face up to the fact that that's the state of the world now. I was trying to sort of keep normality in the balance as much as possible, but I realise, obviously, now that I was being quite selfish. Me and my mum were being quite selfish by considering that we were still going to meet up in times like this. So I rang her, and she was quite upset and emotional. But she was the first to say, "Look, I don't think we should meet. I don't think we should meet tomorrow. I don't think it's a good idea." And I was like, "Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're right." So that got cancelled. And then later on, I stuck to my guns a bit, and I don't know why I did. It was very sort of stubborn of me. And then later on that night, I was just in bed, and I was just feeling like shit. I was just like, why did I do that? I just need to like swallow my pride and apologize. So, I messaged a few people and just said, look, I'm really sorry. Like, it was selfish of me, and hope you can forgive me, sort of thing. Um, so yeah, that was just a bit of a weird one. I think that last night when I found out I wasn't going to be able to see her for her birthday was the first time that this has sort of really sunk in for me. I mean, I was obviously aware that this was a very bad thing, but it's yeah, that was sort of another level. The fact that I wasn't going to be able to see my mum for her birthday, but it is what it is, and I see now that it's for the best. It's the best thing to it's the best thing to do, definitely. So that was last night. This morning, messaged my mum, happy birthday. I learnt a lack of understanding by the vaccines on guitar, which was fairly straightforward. It's only like 5 chords. I say fairly straightforward. I haven't. I wouldn't say I'm like a guitar player. I'm self-taught, and I haven't played or learnt anything in a very long time because usually I'm too lazy. Like, I'm working all the time, and I don't put the effort in to prioritize that as something that I do in my leisure time. Usually, obviously now I have got more time. So it was nice to learn a song and to play. Um, I do enjoy playing guitar and singing, but unfortunately, I'm not very good at either. So I learnt the song. I did a few videos where I was playing it and singing, but I wasn't happy with them, really. So if you guys are really lucky, I might do a cover of something, or I might learn something and then record it and be happy with it. But I wasn't happy with this one, so that's not seeing the light of day. But yeah, that was good. That was the early start of the day. So I then went on my government-approved daily walk, and I dropped my mother's birthday presents off by her house. I just took them there. I left them behind in the bushes so nobody would nick the stuff. And then once I was out of range, I texted her and said, "I've left them. I've left them there. Come get 'em." And she texted me and said, "Thank you so much. Like, it was all really nice." She was really, really glad to have it. It was stuff like pasta, olives, wine, cheese, that sort of dealio. Some stuff from my work, which subsequently I found out today is actually closed because of they just given up the ghost. They were going to try and stay open until Saturday, but with this new announcement, they just decided it's not worth it because people are going to be going out even less and less. They're just probably going to be going just to supermarkets and out for walks, and that's about it. So I can't say I blame them. They are still looking into getting me my 80%. I'm sure that they are. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. So yeah. So it was a bit strange, obviously, going all the way to my mum's house, walking there, and then not seeing her. But you know, that's the price we're all paying at the moment, and I'm just glad that I could make her day sort of stand out and not just seem regular in a day of isolation. That there's actually something that makes it seem special because obviously it's her birthday. So I'm glad I could facilitate that. Oh yeah. So when I went on my Monday walk, I noticed there was a homeless person under a bridge in a sleeping bag. So today I went on a walk in a similar sort of area. I got him a sandwich and some water and stuff like that because I was going to the shops anyway, and I figured I would just loop back round past the bridge and just give it to him. But it got me thinking, like, it shouldn't take a crisis like a pandemic to start thinking about doing stuff like that for others, because that is the first time that I've done that in my life. And really got me thinking, you know, I'm not patting myself on the back over it at all. And that we definitely, we need to learn. We need to learn from this to just be kinder to people, just to be altruistic, and that's something that I hope stays with me going forward now, is that I just don't take anything for granted anymore. I make more of an effort to help vulnerable people, because, you know, we don't know. There's so many people suffering, and it just got, like I say, it just got me thinking. Like, it wasn't really that altruistic. It was almost like it's almost like this has pushed me to do it almost, and that shouldn't have been the case. So yeah, just food for thought, really. I am absolutely knackered now. Like, halfway up back on this walk, I was just like, my legs were just like, what the hell are you doing? You've been out for a huge walk yesterday, huge walk today. So I am seriously unfit. So definitely rest day tomorrow. And then beyond that, potentially going for a bike ride with my dad. Potentially do some. We've got like a multi-gym in the garage. Potentially do some of that. So in a bit, my friend Amy, who is in this group, has written a pub quiz for us. We're going to try and do that over Skype, if the internet allows. So that'll be nice. Again, chat with everybody. Just keep up this sort of social interaction. Hopefully we can make it a weekly thing. Like, take it in turns to write them and all the rest of it. Like, I'd be up for writing one, definitely. Oh, and final thing. I mentioned in one of my older posts, maybe like 2 or 3 posts ago, that I was trying to get basmati rice for my dad, because he loves making his curries. And I was going around all the shops today, and I finally found some. So I've got him a kilo of basmati rice to keep him going, keep him happy. So that was my shopping find of the day. And that's about it, really. Oh yeah, yeah. Final thing. We got some. I got some toilet roll the other day. I mentioned in my previous post. I found some toilet roll and I was dead chuffed about it. And then my dad, Alan, comes through my door with a massive 20-pack of however many rolls that he'd ordered on Amazon, and he thought it wasn't coming. He thought it'd be cancelled, and he just walked in with it, and I was just like, fuck off, as if I've just bought that. As if I bought mine when we had some come, and we didn't know that, to be honest. But yeah, so safe to say we're good for toilet roll for now, for the foreseeable future. Yeah, yeah. Bloody hell. 11 minutes again. No one's going to fucking watch this. Oh well. There we go. Oh, I've ranted long enough, so I will leave it there. Ta-ra.